Round of 16 continues. Ethan Ewing taking on Ramzi Boukhiam. Morocco versus Australia. Rematch from their heat they had in Portugal, which was a quarterfinal. Ethan got past that one, so Ramzi getting a chance to answer back here at stop number 8 of the season. Semi-final result in Tahiti. He talked about the conversation he was having in the water with Kelly. Well, here he goes now. A lot of speed there, just kind of highlining, avoiding that section to drill the finish, but ends up over-rotating and ends up incomplete on the start. As we transition right back into Ramzi, laying down that rail, blowing the fins out. Incomplete again. I was talking to Pinga, who manages a lot of these surfers, and he's like, this can actually be a very busy time for all the Brazilian talent on tour. Get an early score earlier. I was talking about the banter that can sometimes happen in heats. But we'll watch this quickly. Ethan Ewing getting his opening ride. Finalist last year. Coming through another big blast off the lip. Ton of speed now as he coils up. Big arcing off the top and drills it vertically again. He'll lay low to show the judges he has total control and get the completion.
This is what makes him so special, as you see him right here. Nice vertical crack right there. Going through that flex section, finding another pocket, and then this is money right there. The way he's able to apply the right amount of pressure on his toes and heels at the right time is just very impressive. Making the turn always looks more impressive than you expect from him. So it's just perfect technique, really. That's all you got to say it. As you see it right here, this is a good section, but not for that big of a turn. Look how much spray and how much damage he did to that section and finished it off very strong. Caught the rail a little bit on that last turn, but this is what I was speaking. Look how much work on the upper body to bring that board up vertical and how he drove through that turn instead of just stabbing it. And that's just show how much control he has on rail and on his fins, and finish it off a little bit more vertical, more of a stab turn. Got a little bit stuck, maybe cut it a little bit too short, but still, that was an amazing surfing and did well there, and then went into Portugal and saved himself off the cut with some great results. Looks like Ethan's up and riding.
Ethan Ewing fading the takeoff into some open face, backhand hook, water still landing out the back. Digs in on that DHD and frames it vertically. Cool transition. Coming off the carve. Didn't wait to go down to the bottom turn and just went straight up vertical.
Yeah, nice setup right there. As I was saying, just always driving, accelerating throughout the turns. This one just cutting it short to make sure he was in time for this last vertical hit right there. Lots of spray up the top. And just flawless surfing for Ethan. As you see it right here. Cutting it short. Making sure he had time to finish it off strong, and he did that.
Cool to slow down the carves that set up everything, even gain some speed through some of these turns.
Yeah, and that's just textbook surfing from him right there. Everything looks smooth. Putting so much power on the back foot to make sure that nose would get very up and vertical. A lot of board control, and looks like Ramzi up and riding.
Ramzi, nice comfortable roll in right in front of Ewing. Will swing that first open face hook right in front of the Australian. Big wind up for a power hack to finish. A tidy 2-turn combination for the Moroccan.
That's great. That's a great comeback from him. He was needing that. Hearing the first score from Ethan, and then most likely backing it up, and here just a combination of 2 very strong maneuvers. First one just beautifully on rail, and then this finish right here. Lip coming down, putting the bottom of the board, but redirecting the nose, getting up vertical, and then switching it up to the tail. Just
always want to see what the wave of the day will be. Brought to you by Natura Kayak, as we see the wrap from Ramzi hopping out of the inside corner and now chasing a 7.35. If anyone would be replaced, it seemed unthinkable to have Ethan be able to prepare in time to be there. And I think there was a food fight on Dog's Flight right after that. I keep trying to get more details about that. We'll bring in Gabriella Bryan in the next team and get the full story.
Yeah, she might know.
She
about
might
that.
know.
You don't know.
So yeah, she'll be joining us in the next matchup. Ryan Callanan, Jordy Smith.
So they can have a good vision for the surfers, and there's not many people in front of them.
Rolling in now with some whitewater. Ramzi just up and out. Taking a look at now 7 waves, his best a 6.33. And work his way into the quarterfinals, making another finals day in back-to-back years here in Saquarema. Really efficient performance there.
That's it, Ethan. You had a really smart wave selection. You guaranteed your score with only 2 waves. How was that heat for you? It almost looked easy.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy out there, but yeah, I was just, I don't know, trying to be really selective because there's so many waves, but there's just not too many good ones. And yeah, Ramsey's such a good surfer, and I knew if he got a good opportunity, he was going to get a big score. So yeah, just trying to be really selective.
And being the runner-up here, how does that brings you confidence to arrive here tomorrow in the finals day? Not only for this event, but of course thinking about the rankings, getting closer to your finals spot.
Yeah, it definitely gives me a lot of confidence. I feel like this event's really hard to perform with the crowd, and the waves are super challenging. So yeah, just trying to think about good times from last year, and yeah, keep it going.
That's it. Keep going because you did well last year. Good luck. Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rachel. Ethan Ewing.